Hello everyone, welcome to another informative video. In this video, we will discuss what are the reasons and remedies of tablet lamination. What is a tablet lamination? Tablet lamination is a tablet compression defect which is commonly observed during the compression operation. But here is a misconception because most of the professionals working in pharmaceutical industries are not aware of the difference between capping and lamination. They usually use a general term of capping whenever lamination is observed, but there is a big difference between tablet capping and tablet lamination. In tablet capping, only crown edges of the tablets are broken down, and in the tablet lamination, tablet is separated into layers. Mean tablet is divided into two layers. The defect is known as tablet lamination. In this video, we will discuss reasons and remedies of lamination, and if you want to know the reasons and remedies of tablet capping, link of video is given in description. So let's start our video. Reasons and remedies of tablet lamination. Here we will discuss two main factors. One is formulation related and other one is machine related. Mean if lamination is observed, what may be caused by the formulation and what are the factors which may be machine related. Whenever any compression defect is observed, first of all we try to check the machine related issues, because machine settings or machine related issues are easy to discuss and handle. But if we go towards the formulation related issues first, they require more times and maybe product development and troubleshooting may be involved. So first of all, whenever you observe any compression related defect, try to resolve it by considering the machine related factors. So what are the formulation related factors which may result in tablet lamination? The first main factor which may result in tablet lamination is the amount of binder. As we know that binders are used to give strength to the tablet, and if the binder quantity is less, it may result in tablet lamination. So by increasing the amount of binder, the tablet lamination problem will be resolved. The next one is the percentage of moisture content. We know that moisture content is also a very important factor which provide strength to the tablets during the compression. So if proper level of moisture content is not maintained in our granules, this may result in the lamination. The next one is over drying. This is related to the second factor. Mean if we over dry our granules, the moisture content will be less and capping lamination will be observed. As a solution, we then apply externally moisture to the granules to avoid the lamination defect. How moisture is applied to the granules in pharmaceutical industries? When our bulk is ready, I will record a separate video on this topic. So the solution is to always critically monitor the drying stage and maintain a optimum concentration of moisture content in our product according to the validation batches. Next one is the concentration or ratio of fine and granule. If the concentration of fine is very less in our formulation and amount of granules is very high, this will result in the lamination. How less fine results in production of lamination defect? Here we consider these are our granules and these are filled in the die. We know that to fill these empty spaces or void spaces, we require some quantity of fine. So if the fine quantity is very less, these void spaces will not be filled, and during compression the force applied for compression will result in weak bonding of the granules and our tablet may laminate. So always maintain a good ratio of fine and granules. Next one is oversized granules. Oversized granules mean if our granule size is very large, they will occupy more space in the dies and this will also result in the lamination. So always try to use a optimum size of granules. High percentage of lubrication. If our lubrication amount is very high in the final blending step of our powders or granules, it will result in lamination. How lubrication quantity results in lamination defect or capping defect, or how lubrication quantity affect on the dissolution or disintegration, I will try to record a separate video on this topic in detail. So whenever lamination is observed, also check your quantity of lubrication, and if it's very high, try to reduce the amount of lubricants. Next one is the blending time. Blending time with lubricants must be 3 to 5 minutes. If increased blending time like 15 to 20 minutes is observed, it may also result in lamination problem. As a solution, always use 3 to 5 minutes for the lubrication blending. I hope you are now familiar with the formulation related factors which may result in tablet lamination and their remedies. Now we will move toward the machine related factors. The first machine related factor which may result in tablet lamination is the machine speed. If compression machine speed is very high, it may result in tablet lamination. The reason is that after compression of tablet, the proper time for relaxation is not provided and tablet may laminate. That is why slowing the speed of compression machine resolve the lamination defect. High pressure or increased hardness. If hardness is very high or very high compression pressure is applied to the powders or granules, it may result in tablet lamination. So reduce the pressure and the defect will be resolved. Next one is the air entrapment. Air entrapment play an important role for this tablet capping and lamination defect. Whenever air is entrapped in our powders or granules, it will tend to cap or laminate our tablet. So to resolve this issue, use pre-compression rollers and taper dies. What is the benefit of pre-compression rollers and taper dies? If you want complete video on this topic, do mention in the comment. I will record a separate video. The next one is the less dwell time. What is the dwell time? The stay time of punch head under the compression rollers is known as dwell time. If dwell time is very short, it will result in the tablet lamination. So to resolve this issue, try to use dome shaped punches, rota heads, or reduce the compression machine speed, because by reducing the compression machine speed, our dwell time is increased and lamination is prevented. Next one is deep concave punches. Deep concave punches promote tablet lamination, so avoid the use of deep concave punches. Improper machine adjustment also results in tablet lamination, and for improper machine adjustment there may be improper adjustment of the lower punches or swipe of blade. So properly adjust their lower punches ejection height and the swipe of blade, and this will prevent the lamination issue. Next one is the condition of our tooling. If our dies has wear and tear inside their bore, this may also results in tablet lamination. So always and timely inspect your tooling, and if you observe any wear and tear in your dies, replace with the new one. I hope you are now familiar with the tablet lamination defect and its solution. If you like the video, share it to others and do subscribe my channel. Also visit my website farmerinform.com to read more about the farmer. Till the next video, Allah Hafiz.